Welcome back to From the Bench, everybody. As always, it's Eric, and today we're back, and we have box number 3 of our 2021-2022 Upper Deck Series 1 hobby. So far, there's our big hits. We got a Joe Veleno, we got a Jeremy Swayman, and we got a Jamie Drysdale. I also hit a clear-cut foundations of Austin Matthews and Mitch Marner. So that's exciting too. That's they're like less than a one per case. So big hit for that also. But for the young guns, there's a big one so far. Are the 3 that you see on the screen right there. Trying to make this, there we go. Trying to make that all fit. Trying to see what's going on with the camera here. It's a little weird, but we're gonna make this work. So here we go. So not so bad. So far, so good. Still waiting for that big Trevor ZEGRAS. Still waiting for that big Colt Caulfield. Those are the ones we're still waiting for the young guns. Spencer Knight's one that I'd like to hit. So Martin Nikas, Brett Pesce, Alex Iafallo, and a rookie retrospective. This one's of Keandre Miller. There we go. I've seen an article about him recently, actually, that he was doing pretty well down there for the Rangers, which is good to see. He obviously is going to be overshadowed by Adam Fox and all the stuff that he does, but apparently he's playing really well for the Rangers, which is good. Rangers have a good team. It is what it is. They got to kind of put it together all night, but it is. Michael Bunting, not on the Leafs, which is the most frustrating thing in the world. Mackenzie Blackwood, Victor Hedman. Looks like we got one of these 100p. This one's going to be Duncan Keith on the Blackhawks. Upper Deck, come on. Like, that's not even, like, that trade happened a long time ago. Like, this is, I don't know. I love this stuff. I love opening cards. But when you're going to release something that apparently, you can say whatever it was, printing issues and blah, blah, whatever, then update your thing. There's a guy that runs the files. At this point, how many games would Duncan Keith have played with Edmonton? Just edit that in there. Take the extra 2 minutes worth of work. It's frustrating. We got Jonathan Marchessault. We got Capo Caco. We got Nick Leddy. We got our first young gun. It's going to be for the Devils. We got a Tyce Thompson. So we go Tyce Thompson for the Devils. Is he related to the Thompson on the Blues? Is he big? 6'1"? Calgary, Alberta, 1999. So he's 21 right now. 22 right now. Maybe 23, right? Is that how that works? Anyways. There we go. Boom. Tyce Thompson. That's our first Young Guns hit. That's a new one. We're not doubling up yet. No doubles for the Young Guns so far. Yeah, so far, like I said, Joe Veleno. I think it sold. I sold mine for $17 on day 1. Jeremy Swayman, you're looking at, depending when it is, $70 to $90 depending. And then Jamie Drysdale, I sold mine for $55 on eBay. So gives you guys kind of an idea. Like I said, those are probably, like, a week from now, those are not going to be the prices. But for right now, those were the prices. Sidney Crosby. And get Carter Hart. And we got our French variant. This one's going to be of Nick Schmaltz. So once again, they really went all out on this one. They just put French variant on the front. Oh, that insert. It's cool, I guess, sort of. Is it? But probably not the insert. I think that they can get rid of that insert. I think we can all say that that's not a fan favorite over here. So I'm trying to give them some slack because they gave us the 100p. They gave us electromagnetic. So they gave us some new ones this year, but you leave the French variant. Joel Farabee, Jordan Stahl. Looks like it's probably going to be a young gun. It is. Young gun for the Ducks. There it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The biggest hit you can get out of this. Trevor ZEGRAS the Michigan Man, the Shootout Man, the Kid's electric. You get him on the mic. He's hilarious on the mic too. Like the Kid's just a bona fide like star. Like loves the spotlight. Loves it. I think they're gonna have a pretty good team down there. You know, you got him, you got Jamie Drysdale, a couple other guys. You know, probably some people will be moved. You know, Lindholm will probably be moved. Who's the other one that's down there? I'm trying to think of that forward. That's pretty good down there. That's kind of same thing. Second end of his career type of thing. Second half of his career. Devin Taves, Jake DeBrusk, UC Saros, and a Dazzlers of Thomas Hurdle. Blue Dazzlers, looking good. Shea Theodore, Merzlikins, Evanson, and Kuznetsov. So that's I'm happy. I'm happy with that. Now we just got to pull Caulfield. That's it. Caulfield, and then we're cooking with peanut oil over here. I don't know why this is having like it's zooming in and out. I feel like it keeps on like zooming weird here. Chandler Stevenson, Matt Zuccarello, Varley, and there we go. We got a clear cut of Elvis Merzlikins. I'm having a hard time just focus before I do a clear cut. There we go. Elvis Merzlikins, not a bad name to hit a clear cut of. I'm assuming probably like a $5 card. That's typically what most of the clear cuts of the veterans go for. Obviously, if you got a clear cut of like Crosby or McDavid or something like that, maybe you get a couple extra bucks. But I'd say probably like a $5 card for that Merzlikins. I said a lot of these I'm not going to keep on updating on like what I think they're worth. I know that's one of my favorite things to do in these videos is kind of say like, okay, this guy's worth this. It's so volatile right now. Like I said, I also don't want to tell people like, yeah, like I pulled this ZEGRAS and it's worth $200 or $180 or whatever it is. And then it's like, oh, actually it's not worth that. People think that's what they're worth, or they're willing to go out and pay for that because somebody's got it advertised and they took my word for it. Usually I go off sale comp. So what is this? Thomas Hurdle and yes. Oh, that makes me so happy. Former Moncton Wildcat, Keith Yandel. Oh, I am so happy for that. You have no idea. I'm the only one that's happy with this. A Flyers fan is punching the air right now, screaming that they hate Keith Yandel so much, which you probably have a reason this year. But Fanimation, these are like sketch cards. First time I ever saw these was somebody got one pulled of Mikko Rantanen in a break I was in. But there we go. First one I've ever pulled. I've opened quite a few hobby boxes. We'll take down the Merzlikins. We'll leave up the ZEGRAS. But there's Keith. I'm so happy. If anyone doesn't know, if you're new to the channel, I live in Moncton, New Brunswick. So for me, seeing like he's a former Moncton Wildcat. So if I ever get former Moncton Wildcats, so like Connor Garland, Ivan Barbashev, Keith Yandel, guys like that, if I get any of their cards, it's exciting for me because it's like, oh, that's a guy that I watched, when I was a kid or whatnot. So it's cool for me. But yeah, Keith Yandel is always gonna be one of my favorite players just because of that. Jacob Voracek, another young gun. This one's going to be Zach Jones. I didn't realize I was showing that. Zach Jones for the Rangers. Let's just show him off for a second. The ZEGRAS does, you can kind of see it there. It has a little like chip at the top. Zach Jones, born in 2000. That's pretty good. He's 21 right now. Going to be 22 later on this year. So still a decent age for a young gun. I'm just hoping, like, once again, I hope we don't get a bunch of, like, last year with extended series and everything else where it's, like, next thing you know, you have 72, like, 72 guys that are, like, over the age of 26 that are young guns. Actually, it's the first year in the NHL. Doesn't make them a young gun. Tyler Myers, Tage Thompson. That's what I was wondering but he's the younger brother of him. He's, like, 6'7", though, so I don't know. 6'6". The other one's 6'1". Richard Panic. That's another Hundo P. This is Roman Yossi. Apparently going to be looking like he's going to be a $9 million a year player, I guess. Kind of what I guess they plan on keeping him long term over there in Nashville. Who knows what's going to happen with Phil Forsberg? He could stay, he could go, but I think Yossi's going to be the guy that they build around. He's just a stud back there on D. We got Dylan DeMello, Nico Hischier, Rasmus Dahlin, Victor Arvidsson, and Anthony Mantha for Washington. I don't think he's played much yet. But Anthony Mantha for Washington. Jeff Petrie, who's that? Had to figure out. It's bad when you're pulling a goalie for a team and you don't know which one it is, because Edmonton has like 16 goalies over there, and not one of them is half decent. Mike Smith can be for like 5 games, and then he gets hurt or doesn't keep on playing at the same level. Panarin, Josh Bailey, another young gun for the Rangers again. This is a Tarmo Renanen. Man, some of these names this year, they're just like, anyone that's opening on camera is like not having a good time. 1998, same thing, a little bit older. Makes him 23. He's going to be, actually he's 24 now. So not the oldest guy that we fooled for a young gun for sure. But there we go. For the Rangers. That does not take out the Trevor Zegras. That does not take out the Keith Yandel, which I am extremely happy that I pulled. He's also like, that's the problem when you get to, like, Keith Yandel's been so good for so long, like a multi-time All-Star in the league, and people are like, oh, he's garbage. It's like, do you realize how good that guy has been for like ever? We got another one. This one's for the Canucks. We got a Cole Lind. There we go. Young Guns for the Canucks. Born in 1998, so same thing. Later on this year, he'll be 24. Right winger. Swift Current, Saskatchewan. 6'1", shoots right. Boom. Cole Lind. I'm sure somebody wants that card. Mr. and Mrs. Lind, maybe. Man, I can't believe I pulled the zeros. That's like I said. Him and the Caulfield, those are the ones I'm hoping to kind of pull quick while their, prices are probably higher than they're going to be in a couple weeks. Zach Werenski, Sean Walker, and a rookie retrospective of Vita Vanacek. There we go. Again, these will typically, when they actually, like, their big hit, the kind of the shorter print ones, they have a jersey kind of where the Capitals logo is. So keep an eye out for that. I don't think I pulled one of those yet. Once again, opened a lot of hobby boxes between Series 1, Extended Series, Series 2 last year, especially Series 2. I opened a ton of Series 2. And I've yet to pull that. So definitely more of a shorter print. Or it could just be my luck. We'll go with that too. Thatcher Get Demko, Matthew Tkachuk, Connor McDavid. This is going to be a debut date of Ilya Sorokin. Guy is just got 5 shutouts on the year, I think I saw the other night. William Karlsson, Keandre Miller, and Kaprizov. So it's I think they got a good goalie for a long time down there with the Islanders. Both New York teams. Them, obviously, the Rangers have Shesterkin. Like, they're loaded down there. Nicholas Hague, Laffy, second year. Let's get rid of that goatee. Here we go. Another Young Guns. This one's for the Sabres. This is Matthias Samuelsson. There we go. For the Sabres. So again, we always check them out because this is going to be our first time seeing them. Born 2000 out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Sorry. Some Philly guys really punching the air right now. Matthias Samuelsson. So he'd be 22 coming up here real soon. There we go. We're flying through the Young Guns in this one. The first box, like, kind of was weird. We got all the Young Guns at the very end. Kind Got a cat drifting over there, running by. Dennis Gurianov, Gabe the Babe, Justin Schultz, and UD canvas of Tyler Bertuzzi. Nephew Tyler. Boom. Canvases are, once again, the best. I'll say it every time. Don't care. Just something about the canvases. But the Fanimation, I'm so happy for that. I understand. That's like the one. He's not in the same thing. He's now with the Flyers. But still, it's just having Keith. Jared McCann, Clayton Keller, and this is going to be another one. It's going to be Braden Shen. Jumping up, trying to keep the screen on while also not getting hit by a puck. It's a true talent. We got, what, six packs left. Let's see what we can hit here. Is it? No, it's not me, just me. I don't know what's with the zoom on this one. I'm using a different cell phone to like record this on, and I feel like it keeps on like zooming in really weirdly. Patrick Hornquist, Jesse Puljujärvi, and a Mark Stone, Mr. LTIR himself. They're about to try to pull the Tampa Bay special. Get Jack Eichel. Don't want to get rid of a bunch of guys. Put the guy with the neck and back end injury out on LTIR. And then miraculously, he'll just be ready for the first game of the playoffs. You know, nothing weird about that. And every team does it. I understand. But, like, they're the second team now that, like, in the last 2 years that have kind of obviously done it. So, man, every one of these first cards is, like, beat all to heck. Carter Verhaeghe, JG Peugeot, Morgan Riley, a checklist, and then Phil the Thrill Kessel going against Ian Cole there. Another great picture. I'll take just the canvas. If every card could look like a canvas card, we'd all be better off. Just putting that out there. Let's see what we can get here. I had one person, and I appreciate you. I really do. In the comments say that I wouldn't complain about you doing 2 boxes in a row. Everybody else would, though. That's the problem. Because I take too long with this stuff already. Jonathan Huberdeau. There we go. Former St. John Sea Dog. Boo. They look like they're going to be poised for another Memorial Cup run. But this is honor roll. Let's see what he won. Points, assists, points. Okay, just had a good game in the playoffs. As I say, like, did he win something? I didn't remember him winning something. I thought maybe they'd like date it back to like win a Memorial Cup or something, or President's Cup. Zach Parise, Eric, Alex DeBrincat, and a UD portrait of Sid. Pretty clean shaven there. That's the most like just straightforward, just staring off into nothing look I think I've ever seen from Sidney Crosby. And that is saying something. There we go. Sid in the UD portraits. Once again, I do like the portraits this year. They're very bland, but I like them more than the 1970s look or 80s look that they had going on, 90s look, whatever it was, that they had going on last year. JT Compher, Chris Tierney, Nicholas Delogier, and Kirill Kaprizov in the honor roll. So once again, look at this. It's just saying the KHL in the last 2 seasons playing in Moscow before joining the Wild. Easily led all rookies with 27 goals. Blah, blah, blah. And points 51. There we go. He's back at it again. Let's be fair, though. The guy is 25 years old. We're like comparing him against like all the other rookies. The guy was 25 years old. Okay, like let's try not to compare him to a 20-year-old. Just putting that out there. Last pack of this. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, I got another 9 boxes of this case to go through. So hopefully you guys will hit that like and hit that subscribe. I'll be opening all of it. There's other stuff, lacrosse, football, all that stuff. So hit that like, hit that subscribe at the end of the video. Seth Jones, Josh Anderson, Lars Eller, And here we go. This is the electromagnetic Shea Theodore. Those Vegas Golden Knights. There we go. That was, hey, a Trevor Zegras and a Keith Yandle Fanimation. Again, you guys can say whatever you want with Keith Yandle right now. The guy has been an all-star throughout his entire career and has been very good offensively the whole time. Defensively, a little worse for wear. We're not going to try to sugarcoat that. He won't try to sugarcoat it. But anyways, that for me as a Moncton Wildcats fan and him almost getting us a Memorial Cup, I'll take that all day long. So hopefully everyone enjoyed this. And for Eric from the bench, talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.